All right, here we are. YouTube only. We'll
YouTube
see how
only.
this goes. Let's see who we got logging in here. Might have about 5 viewers tonight. Went in the group chat. No, we're live now, but we're not on. We're not on Facebook.
Not on
But what
Facebook.
we maybe what we can do is take the YouTube link, post it to our Facebook page. I don't know. It's a bunch of horse crap, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
dude.
They have dropped the hammer
It
on.
literally happened 4 minutes before I went live. Yeah, I was so confused. Gary says he sees it. Okay, what up, y'all? PK. I love seeing everyone's YouTube names on here. Living off the land. Let's see. I'm gonna see. Hold on, I'll tell you guys exactly what restrictions I have. It's not just. Eastern Outdoors. It's me personally too.
I got hit with some myself.
Because of the squirrel hunting tournament stuff.
Yep.
This is our 4th time, so we're going to have to figure out how to do it without doing it now.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know PK's on here. It looks like we got 5 more people. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you're watching. I don't know how the comments work on YouTube. I'm really bummed about it.
Yeah, it stinks.
We can also go live on Instagram.
That's true.
Yep. So maybe we'll do that. Jim is here. Jim, let us know. Jim texted us. He's here, but we don't see him. Anthony Jones, losers got banned. I tell you. Man.
Yeah, we got smacked.
Dude. I mean, you can do so many horrible things on Facebook. And everything's good. Everything's cool.
Yep.
Goodness.
Not put on a hunting tournament.
Goodness gracious. What is going on here? Michael Power says, what's up, guys? How do you think the deer movement will be tonight with the temps getting close to the 40s? I don't know, Michael. Sorry, Michael. I'm looking at some things here. We probably will. I've been seeing on the cameras that my brother has out, Josh, there. He's gotten a lot of deer movement lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspect, if you have trail cameras or if you've got cell cameras specifically, you're going to see a major difference in deer movement tonight.
Deer.
I bet you do.
Here's one thing we need to see is people like Deer in the Headlights Outdoors. I don't know who that is. I need to know who that is. So let us know your name. Hey, we got 8 people watching.
Love
10
it.
if you include us. There you go. Gary's in Abington. Anthony Jones is here. Glad he's here. We ain't gonna let YouTube stop us, right? We're not gonna let YouTube stop us. I'm trying to find out what restrictions I have here. It's really bothering me. It's gonna ruin my night.
Yeah, Facebook really dropped the hammer, dudes. They dropped it pretty good, but it's all for fun, man. We put on that tournament. We wanted people to share their squirrels, and that's how we checked them in, and that's how we shared the hunts with one another as a hunting community. And if that's what caused it, it is what it is.
So we can't earn any money, which we weren't anyway. But I mean, I was on my personal page. I made a little bit of money. It's Josh Wilson. Good to see you, Josh. They aren't stopping us. That's right. That's right. Let's see what else they did to us here. I'm just really bummed about it. We cannot. Let's see what else. Hold on. So the page, I mean, I was telling somebody the other day that I thought our page would be at 100,000 followers by the end of the year, which I would be very proud of. I don't know if we'll get to 85. We're at 81. I don't know if we'll get to 85 because of this, because they will slow it down so much. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're a little bit more well-versed in how Facebook works than myself, but I mean, you were just sharing a minute ago that that we cannot invite people to our page or anything of that nature from our own end. We can't invite people to the page. So that obviously, and that's for a year. So we're locked down for a year of not being able to invite people. So it's going to have to happen.
It says you cannot invite people to this page until May 21st, 2025.
So that's a heck of a distance away. So
9 months.
We got
it
the
also says, listen to this though. Your page is at risk of being unpublished and reduced distribution and other restrictions due to community standards violation. So they're saying, hey, do this again, you're gone. That would suck. That would really suck.
It's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. That's
You know what?
going
Here's what
into it.
this means, though. We got to start looking at other ways to do what we do.
Yeah.
Right. Facebook isn't the end all be all. We got to look at other ways. We got to, yeah. So pretty bummed.
I'm bummed. I'm bummed, but we're here now. We can get to chatting about hunting and enjoy it.
Sounds like someone reported it. No, I think it just got caught by like a bot, like AI. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the algorithm caught there. Basically, what happened was during the, it's not, we think what happened was we had a post with all the stuff that the giveaways and stuff like that. They had, the guns posted in them, and then the squirrel pictures that that people were posting in the group when they were reporting their squirrels. People might have been posing with their rifles or their shotguns that they hunted with, which we're totally cool with, obviously. But
yeah,
we think that got caught in the.
I don't think that's it.
There.
I don't think that's
You don't
it.
think
I
that was
think
it?
it's because we were giving away
guns.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Yeah. Well, that sucks, but here we are.
Yep.
Man. Oh well,
Hey.
here we go.
Yep, it happens.
What's everybody else been up to?
We're just trying to do good stuff for people. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. The weather's starting to cool off a little bit. I think it's getting ready to go back up. But the last couple of nights have been really nice, man. Drinking coffee outside and sitting out on the back deck, watching the squirrels, hitting hickory nuts back here behind my house, and raccoons are coming out of the woods trying to get up to my chicken coop and all that stuff, trying to shoo them out of here. But yeah, man, it's that fall feeling is starting to hit. It's with this weather cool off a little bit. And just to answer some questions from the comments,
Yeah, go for it.
I think deer are going to be really moving quite a bit this evening. I saw somebody say that they were driving around and saw a lot next to the roads and things. I think deer are going to be moving big time. If you got a camera on feed or anything like that, you're going to get pictures tonight for sure.
I wonder what Kyle Sams will say.
Yeah, I'd love to have Kyle.
Say?
I think Kyle would probably agree that there's going to be a lot of deer moving tonight.
All right, funny. Here's a funny comment. Listen, people get famous on TikTok Live. Let me tell you about that, Anthony. I've been listening to this audiobook about marketing, and that's just kind of what I do. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start posting reels on Facebook like I did today, all those pictures of those big bucks out of Kentucky. And then I'm going to start taking those and posting them again on TikTok. So I took the squirrel hunting video that I posted with everyone's squirrel hunting pictures, the reel.
Yeah.
Downloaded the video, put it on TikTok. Removed for violating community guidelines.
Goodness,
as soon as I posted it, a flag popped up.
You're so right about that, though. I mean, the things that you can see on social media, like you can see some really bad stuff.
You can see naked women.
You can see.
You can't see squirrel hunting.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
I know these guys probably aren't against seeing naked women, but you should be able to see squirrel hunting.
It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I had an answer for the woke problems that we're having.
We've been so careful about it. We've been so good. We've been so good about not doing it. And I don't know if I just didn't think it through, or if it's just something we've not caught before. Like we've talked about giving away guns before.
Yeah, we've done it. We've done it every year.
I guess I don't know what we'll do if honestly, if Facebook shuts down our page, we just have to call it a day. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
We We could start over. We could
We'll
just start
figure. Yeah,
over.
we'll start over, man.
We'll start over. We'll do an audio podcast or something. I don't know.
We won't.
This is hard for me. It's hard for me to do this live because I'm so bummed out.
You're burnt up. I can tell. You're upset.
I'm just, man, I was just looking forward to deer season and growing the page and getting back. I've been working very hard on getting back to work kind of where we started because I've let down a lot the last year and a half or so. And I've just been so excited about building the page, getting it to 100,000 followers, having more events, doing more camps, doing more giveaways. And then this happens.
Yeah.
But we just got to figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be okay. We still got our friends here. We can still chat and talk to one another and communicate and enjoy.
Well, we can always go here. Go Wild. A couple of you mentioned that. They are no longer a thing. I follow their owner or former founder. We got 12 viewers here on YouTube. That's more than I thought we'd have. It's everybody from our deer group. But I follow their founder. He's a Harlan County, Bell County guy.
Yeah.
And on LinkedIn. And they are no longer, they don't exist anymore.
Gotcha. Gary's
I think the problem with Go Wild was they offered a community for people to create outdoor content, but they push products on you. Like they just wanted you to buy. And it wasn't really like a community.
Gotcha. Gary's got a great point here. Tennessee Velvet this weekend. Who's hunting? Man, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
South Carolina's already hunting. See, yeah, now I'm afraid to even post hunting pictures on there. We'll figure it out.
Anybody going to be hunting in Tennessee this weekend? Let us know.
Tim said his cameras are going crazy with activity.
Yeah, I bet they are. Man, with that temperature drop, those deer are probably loving it.
Josh Teeter. I don't know if Josh Teeter, are you watching live? I don't know if he's watching live, but he said he's still with us.
Love it.
Yeah. Man. So we can still post on Facebook.
Yep.
And the page is not gone. We just got to be super careful. A year is a long time.
Probably.
And it's just 4 weeks for the live. So I think, I don't know. Probably post deer with no weapons at all. Just deer.
Yep.
And we can get by with that.
We can certainly get by with that.
But we probably won't grow. So
yeah,
that's okay.
We don't. We're fine, man. We'll be all right.
It'll be fun. So yeah, Velvet Man. PK says Hillary Clinton's behind it. Totally agree. I probably won't wake up in the morning. The crap that's on there and that gets them. Yeah. TikTok is just polluted with crap. And like
really
as soon as that video hit TikTok, flagged. It didn't even get a chance to be seen by anyone.
It didn't even get loaded.
No. Dwayne Best says he has deer coming in all day. Last couple of days on trail camera. When is deer camp? I was getting ready to post about deer camp soon. It's going to be September 27th, 28th, 29th. That's a Friday through Sunday, last weekend of September at Peabody WMA. Of course, everyone here is invited. Most of you have been there before. It is, if you came to turkey camp and you've never been to deer camp is a better setting. We're all together. We're all hanging out. I talked to Uncle Lee's. They're going to sponsor it for us again. They're going to have things for you guys, and I'm very excited about it. So I think it's a good time of year. I don't know if it'll be more difficult or easier to kill deer during that time of the year, but the deer are there for sure.
Oh, they're definitely
social
there.
media is soft these days. Dwayne, I'm ready for deer camp. I've been looking forward to it for weeks. Can't wait to get there.
Hope you're feeling better, Dwayne. I know.
Yeah, Dwayne had the COVID. Is that what he had?
You're battling the vid, man.
Yeah.
The election Rona.
I got something going on. I think it's just allergies, though.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people that's got stuff going on. Actually, we had baseball practice tonight with conditioning and stuff, a lot of drills. And our head coach, he wasn't feeling very good. He was dealing with a fever and stuff.
That's those city guys up there. Is he from Cincinnati?
No, well, I mean, he's from North, just my area. You know,
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
he's feeling great. Love to hear it, buddy.
Yeah, good job. Good deal. Good deal. Just looking here.
Oh, Jimmy, you'll be all right.
So
Those
anyway,
deals.
the what I was planning on talking about before my night got ruined was, just preparing for the season, man. Like we're 3 weeks away, a little over 3 weeks away here in Kentucky. And, I think, I don't know, Mike, if it was you or my brother that sent a text of you guys shooting your bow. And I guarantee you there's 11 people watching. I guarantee most of them haven't shot their bow yet. I was just looking like I've got everything that I hunted with late December at Fort Knox is still in a tote. It's not been touched. My backpack, my saddle, my sticks, my winter camo, all that stuff is still in a tote. I need to get it out, sort through it, reorganize. I got a lot I got to do. If deer season was this weekend, I'd be in a crunch. That's for sure. So what I want to know this, what are your, and it's not even that, like some of you that are hunting, the ones that are hunting private land, you've probably had your trail cameras out for a while, but what are the things, like if you're making a checklist as season approaches, what are some things that you guys have to get done? Like what's at the top of that list for you, Mike?
Yeah, I just like to make sure that I'm organized. I like to make sure that I have all of my, even through my winter clothes, I try to make sure I get all my clothes out and I just rewash them. I put them in scent tight bags. I like to use those little dirt scent wafers. They come in the little canisters, and once you open them up, they look like little wicks, but when you smell them, they smell exactly like earth. And I throw like 2 or 3 of those inside my bag, and I zip it up. So when you open it up, it just reeks of dirt.
Yeah.
But I like to make sure that all my clothes are clean and ready to go, scent free, get them in the scent bag, smell like dirt. I like to shoot my bow, of course, and make sure my equipment looks good and is ready to go. Frankly, I need to get down to my uncle's and get on some fall food plots, get some of those in. There's some things I'd like to do there. So really just going through my equipment, just making sure I have everything organized and ready for opening day. That's kind of what I like to do.
What will you so your first day hunting, which I don't know if you might elk hunt before you deer hunt, but your first day hunting, let's say you go out there September 7th, opening day, what are you taking in? What does it look like? What are you packing in?
I pretty much go in light. I take a backpack, and I've got an old gun belt that I put on my around my waist, and I got a canteen and a knife on my gun belt. So I usually take my gun belt with me, and I've got my backpack, and usually my backpack I'll take an extra shirt just because I'll probably sweat walking to the stand. So I'll take my backpack. There's probably very little in it. It's got my safety belt in there. It's got flashlight or face mask and stuff like that. And then typically I'll put an extra shirt in it, and then I usually wear like an outer 3D leafy vest or something like that. I put it over top.
Yeah. You still wear your 3D leafy suit?
Yep, still wear my
still works great
Titan 3D leafy suit.
Yep.
And then I've got a canister in the side pouches. I'll take a canister of camo dust and a little bit of Hunter Specialties dirt scent spray. And then that's basically it. I make sure I just have my release and all that stuff in the backpack as well, and I get it in the stand and get ready to go.
How many people on here went to bow hunt and forgot your release before? I have. I did it once in Harlan. Anybody else do that? You get there, or not just you forgot to take it, or maybe, and this is probably more public land, but you get to your tree and you realize you forgot your release in the truck. I put mine in my bow case. Now I put it in the same spot, a little pouch. I got a soft bow case. I actually prefer the soft cases over the hard cases.
Yeah.
And put it in a pouch. But yeah, I also have an extra one, Dwayne. But I have, here's the thing. I think most people keep it in their bow case or wrapped around their bow or something. But you take it off, you're putting things on, you lay it in the seat of your truck or on your tail bed or tailgate, and you walk in and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot it.
I've got the same release that I had when I was a teenager, and the strap on it that goes around
Yeah.
your wrist, where it velcros around your wrist, it is unraveling. I'm going to be
You
kind of
better get
bummed when
another
that
one.
thing's gone. Yeah, I better get another one. But I'm weird, man. We talk about this all the time. I don't like changing equipment, so it is. I'm trying to make that thing last as long as I possibly can. I swear it's. You should see it. The strap is all stringy. It's like unraveling as the years go by, but I love that thing.
See, I like the HS dirt spray. It's all I use until John introduced me to Nose Jammer. Did I do that? I like Nose Jammer a lot. Hurley Combs swears by Nose Jammer.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
he
I like
does.
the way it smells, honestly.
Yeah,
Heartland Hunter, that's Tim, I think, isn't it? Says
yes.
I carry an extra one in my backpack. Have been known to lose one or two. They're not cheap either. Like the cheap ones are usually so bulky, not very good. I also keep one in my backpack. Yeah. So
Yeah,
now I just make sure it's one of the first things I do. I just go ahead and put it on my wrist
yeah.
as I walk in. So
You've seen the backpack that I have. I have one of those old green. They're like military green army
yeah, like
packs.
from the Army surplus store.
Yeah, so that's the pack that I carry. Man, I've just always thought I could fit a lot in those things, and some backpacks today are so fancy, and those army backpacks, man, they're freaking sturdy. If I'm taking my coveralls, I can roll them up like a sleeping bag and stuff them in the bottom, and I just stack. You can stack about 5 or 6 layers of clothing, of clothes inside that backpack and get it full. I love that thing. I've just always used those little military backpacks. And then on top, it's got like you can fold it back or fold it forward. It's just got a pouch that sits on top and it's got a
Yeah.
zipper. I usually keep my face mask and my flashlight. And if I got any deer calls with me, I put those up in that little pouch. And then I put my release in that pouch so anytime that I'm going to and from the woods, I put that, I put my release inside that pouch. So I don't even, during deer season, I don't even put it back in my bow case. It sits in my backpack. So then it
Yeah.
never
There
it
you
never
go.
comes out.
Yeah, man, that's one thing. I went to hunt in Harlan one morning and oh no. I didn't leave my I have forgotten my release in the truck and I went back and got it. I was at Harlan and the place I was hunting has a gate. And when I got there, I realized I didn't have the key to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And I also didn't have a key to my mom's house to get back in. And they were on bed. So I just sat in my truck and slept until they woke
Dang.
up. So, but I have forgotten my release for. Sorry, my phone is blowing up with all these restrictions. Like they've flagged a lot. Like
Oh
they
yeah.
didn't flag the squirrel hunt. They flagged a bunch of past deer hunting stuff
I'm
too.
sure well, it probably alerted them and now they're just going back and trying to hammer you.
So we'll see.
We don't need them. We're good. It stinks because we've
I
done
don't
a
have
lot of
the
work.
energy. I don't have the energy to start over.
You're,
Hey,
oh,
Josh says Joshua Jenkins, ready for deer season, boys. Got some nice bucks coming in, ready to let
you
it
do.
fly. And then he put his name on there as if his whole full name, first and last, isn't already on there. Gosh, that guy.
That guy. Hope you're doing good, Josh, buddy.
I requested a review and they said, "What's the reason?" I said the restrictions were too harsh. Man. Well, guys, if our page gets shut down, it's been a good run. It's been a good run.
4 years, man.
Most people's third page don't get to where we got in 4 years. So we'll see. I don't know. I think we could get to back. I think we could get back to where we were pretty quickly. I just don't think they would let us. I don't think they would let us do it. Josh is out here using his government name. Yeah. So is Jim Carroll. Here's Joe. Joe says, "Hey Mike, I went and got me some antler builder products today. I put it out today. So now I need the cameras to show me something."
Awesome.
Joe, I want to know where you got it. Will you type in the comments where you got it from?
That's exciting.
Jimmy says, "Hope the baby is well." Jimmy's always taking care of people, always checking on them, always seeing how they're doing. I appreciate that so much.
I do as well. That's what this hunting community is all about, man.
Josh is out here. Yeah, I hear that. YouTube is a great platform. I guess we'll just have to go. Here's the thing about YouTube: you can't you have to post video, and it takes so long. But we got 15 viewers. I can't believe we got that many tonight. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, Joe, Hitting Mills, yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, Joe. The cool thing, and I kid you not, and I wish we could have a situation where we could show what Josh has been seeing on his camera. Josh had corn out as soon as he was allowed to put out bait. He started putting out corn before he was able to get some antler builder, and he was getting does and fawns coming in. And I kid you not, because Josh was updating John and I as things went on. He dumped some antler. He finally got some antler builder and put some out. And I swear to you, it was the day that he put it out. All of a sudden, some major big bucks were showing up. And I mean, it was like, it was fawns and does. And then as soon as antler builder was there, huge bucks just showed up. It was insane. Just the way.
Yeah, I can show you. Hold on.
Yeah, it was amazing. I kid you not. He showed us. He was just updating us big time. And all of a sudden, boom, there they were. And it's like, wow, that they hit that antler builder big time. And what Josh did is, I like what he did is he actually took 3 different products from antler builder. He took the extreme, which is the feed. He took the feed and put it out. And then he took a block that they sell. And then he took he ended up taking molasses, the antler builder molasses, and dumped it all over the block. So the deer are coming and they're hitting the block, they're hitting the feed, they're all over the place, and they're big bucks too.
Well, I'll show you right here. I think I can still show this. You gotta find out where I'm at here. So mad, Mike.
Yeah, and hey Joe, something
that
man.
Can you see it, guys?
I can see it.
So yeah, you got these. I mean, that one's young, not as nice. This one's pretty nice, but that's not the best one. The best one's right here.
Yeah, man, look at that
right there.
Oh man, look at that deer in the back.
Hey, oh, put your head down so you can see the guy behind you.
That's cool.
This literally, I'm not joking, guys. This is within 24 hours. None of these bucks. Maybe this small one. There was one small one showing up by himself.
I think it was the one in the back. It was kind of like a small,
this one right here, actually,
yeah. I think it was that deer that was coming in with the does.
As soon as Josh put out the antler builder, and I'm not just saying this, it's just true. As soon as he put it out, they just started showing up, hammering it.
I mean, we talk about it a lot, but when you physically see what it does on your camera, it completely, it's like night and day, completely changed what was coming into Josh's corn, or just in that area.
Gary, you need to stop by Hitting Mills. Is it which one is it? It's probably there's a few. Tell them I sent you, Gary. Tell them I sent you. Let them know. What additives y'all add to the corn? Draw moisture in my barrels. I don't know. Mike, answer that one.
Let's see. What additives do y'all add to corn that won't draw moisture in the barrels? Yeah, that's a tough thing to battle there, Gary. It's bound to happen, and unfortunately, that's going back to what we've talked about in the past here in the last couple of weeks with the bait ban. I think the mold that grows on that stuff, especially if it's in the that's why the bait ban was done. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience. A lot of times, if I put stuff out, it's in how they sell those bags that you strap to the trees and you just fill the bags, and it's just a gravity feeder that you put up against the tree. I don't have a lot of experience with barrel feed. I'll have to ask my cousin. My cousins use tripod feeders and stuff like that. I'll ask him if he does anything special. But I mean, you could add a mixture of corn and antler builder, and just kind of mix it up. Table salt helps catch. There's some great advice there. Heartland Hunter provided that. Table salt helps catch the moisture. That's great. That's really good advice.
Jimmy and Chris Jimmy asked where it's in stock. Chris, guys, I've tried to get some of these local stores to place an order, and the answer that I keep getting is, since the ban on bait, that they were slow ordering it, but if they have interest, they will. So the best thing to do is, and I will text both of you individually, is go to where you want to buy it from, or I would call them and say, hey, I know you guys are part of Central Farm Supply out of Louisville. They're the ones that ship it. And to say, I want to order some of their Antler Builder products. And I will text you guys this. And then they can order it for you. But I will call and see if because both of you are in Lawrenceburg, so both of you actually might be able to go to the same store. I know you're not in Lawrenceburg, Jimmy, but you go there on your way to hunt. So I'll check on that, and I'll check on that tomorrow. I promise I will. But it may take you guys actually calling and ordering it yourselves. I'll see.
Yeah. Did you ever hear?
Can get it there? Like if you order it on Monday, they can probably get it there by like a Thursday or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually get
Farm Supply. Central Farm Supply is kind of like the parent company, and they ship out supplies to all the other stores. So I mean, if you went, they might have to like get it from one place, get it from Hinton Mills, get it to Central Farm Supply, and then get it to you. It just depends on what they have. So let me check on it tomorrow. Chris, type in the comments where you. The place you told me in Lawrenceburg, and let's see if that also works for Jimmy, and that would really help if both of you guys were doing that.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Crendon Farms lawn and garden place?
I have called a few times. I never can get a hold of the guy that orders up there, but I will call them again tomorrow too.
Okay.
And I sent them an email to their email on there, so I'm sure they've seen it.
I can even call
Mays Lick store. I'll be stopping by Friday. Gary, tell them I sent you. They should have it at the Mays Lick store. All the all the Hinton Mills should have it.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely will. They're well stocked.
Joe says he likes his gravity feeder better than the tripod feeder. I have both, and the deer use the gravity feeder more. Mike uses those. I know. He just talked about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I'm just ready for season to start. My mind is scattered right now, but.
You're a little off right now. A little off.
Yeah, well, I keep having these notifications pop up on my phone, but
jeez.
KC Farm Supply, is that what it's called? Lawrenceburg Feed. So I got KC Farm Supply, Lawrenceburg Feed, and Jim. See if that Lawrenceburg Feed. Google that and see if it's close to you.
I saw Joe said that the Plumber's Landing was 20 minutes from his house, so he probably just went to Plumber's Landing, right where they make it.
Yeah, because Plumber's Landing is not too far from where we have our turkey camp.
Right.
Yep. I've got 3 bags in my truck right now I got to take out.
Joe just said Plumber's Landing is out of the feed. That is crazy.
That's where they make it.
That's where they make it.
That's where they make the feed.
That's insane. I'm gonna be honest.
They're out of seed right now because here's the thing about them. And this is not a commercial for Antler Builder, but I've been trying. They will basically give me what I want because I try to help them sell it. I'm trying to help. It's been hard. And I have a farm here, not my farm, my buddy's farm here in Frankfort. He said, if you'll get me some seed, I will sow you. I will sow it into a food plot for you, and you can get content for Antler Builder and share their posts and stuff, share on their page and stuff. And they will not sell anything that's not fresh. So I'm having to wait until fresh seed comes in to plant this food plot because they won't, if it's old, they won't sell it. They only sell it fresh. And I think that's a big difference in their products and others is it never sets on the shelf.
That's true. It doesn't.
So Gary said if we use 50-gallon drums with 1.25 inch hole in the very bottom of the outside of the barrel. Okay, that makes sense. Bub says I'm late. Yeah, you are, Bub. Look, his is Michael Tackett. He can't even go by Bub on YouTube.
Check out Heartland Hunter's comment. I really enjoy. I appreciate you sharing that. It's
not
to
brand bash at all. I've always used the PB2. I figured I'd give AB a try after hearing fellas talk about it. Honestly, no comparison. I got 3 times more pictures. Oh, When you said not to brand bash, I thought you were going against Antler Builder. No, I mean, I can't say that I've used all the brands out there, but compared to what I have used, it is better.
I've used a lot. I've used a lot of different stuff, man. I really have, and honestly, everything to an extent works. It's not there. You know, I wouldn't say that. Oh, this stuff's crap. I've used a lot of different stuff, and it does draw
Yeah.
deer. It does. But Antler Builder, I kid you not, the freaking mineral is fire. Like those deer have just been in that mineral all summer, and not almost skipping a beat. And then the feed. I mean, with Heartland Hunter sharing that, seeing what Josh's results
Just
are.
call him Tim. Why
Hey, I'm giving the page some rep, man.
I'm joking. I'm just kidding.
I'm giving his page some rep. But and then seeing what Josh, it's just I mean, it's there. The evidence is there.
Yeah. Bub says he's got some big news. So Bub, what's the big news? Let us know. I'll be there. My girls are mad at me because I told them they had to go with me. I told Bub when he first put this expo together, and if you're anywhere near Pikeville, drive out to the expo, 606, Hunting 606 Expo, something like that. I don't know. And I'll be there. And I told Bub before he even booked one vendor, I said, hey, you need to have some things going on for kids. Make sure you have some kids things going on. Maybe a fish tank, maybe place to shoot a bow, like like a AccuBow or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have. I don't think he has one thing for kids, and he wants me to be there. He wants me to be there with my two girls, and I don't think he did one thing for kids.
That's okay. Hey, listen, the cool thing about doing these things is each time you do one, you learn and you can add things as you go.
Oh, don't make excuses.
So the next one that he does, maybe he'll have that ready to go. You don't know.
He says he's got big news coming, and he's got the turkey calling state championship and all this. He don't have time for the little people. Josh Teeter, I'm glad you made it, my friend. We'll be here for the next 4 weeks. Actually, we're always live on YouTube, and we only have a handful of people that ever watch on here. But, hey, if we got to go to YouTube full-time, who cares? Admission has been cut in half, $10. 10 door prizes, 1 per hour. Raven crossbow will be given away.
Now, if the YouTube powers are at B, we are not giving away a crossbow. We are not giving away a crossbow.
I think crossbows are fine.
It don't matter.
Done a great job, Bub. Ignore the big filler. You think, you're not going. You and Mike aren't going. Yeah, sure. I'm the one going. 9 to 7.
You're the man.
No, Bub's great. He actually asked me if I wanted to host the turkey calling championship.
You should, man.
Nah, I just can't be there that long with the girls. I can't make them stay there for 10 hours. That's torture.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's this Saturday, Tim. This Saturday, 9 o'clock a.m., 7 o'clock p.m. It's going to be a great time. Come out. I will have Antler Builder feed at the expo if you're going to be there. I will have it there.
Perfect.
I know, Jim, up to 17 people. I think we had like over 30 last week. So I'm pretty happy with 17 over here on YouTube.
Well, and let me say
it, we'll get more.
Yeah, and let me say this. So we just appreciate you all jumping over here and still spending your evening. You could have just said, these guys ain't on tonight. So you could have moved on and done different things. And I'm sure you're busy too. So we just appreciate you all spending time with us. I mean, it really is cool.
This is a good point. And let me make a special appreciation. I appreciate Bub coming on here, because I'm sure he'd love to be watching the Democratic National Convention right now. His boy Andy was on there last night. And so I'm Bub. I shouldn't have said anything about the expo and not having kids events, because you took time away from your dedication to the Democratic Party to be here with us tonight. And I appreciate that. So you can watch the replays, Andy Bashir, your boy Tim Walls. He admitted
he's coming in hot.
I can't believe I voted for that stuff.
He's coming in hot.
Y'all thought I was joking. Y'all thought it was a joke. It's not. 2-term governor, thanks to people like Michael Bub Tackett.
Well,
see,
we all learn. It'll be all right.
Dwayne, I enjoy it too, brother. I look forward to it all day, and I am a little mad, aggravated.
I can tell.
I just feel like I gotta figure it out because
I can tell you're super
I
rattled.
think
Right?
well, yeah, I am. I'm not really rattled. I'm just trying to think like, okay, when I get off here, what do I need to do to keep? It feels like the page is on the last legs because they just keep going back and flagging stuff now.
Yeah.
And every time they flag something, I get a notification. Every time they flag it, it says, if you continue to do this, we will unpublish your page. And then boom, they flag something else. And so I
Message
have
him.
to
Just message him and take the approach. Just say unpublish it. Let's see what happens. Message him and tell him that.
It's not a person.
I know. Just do it anyway. That's why I would do it anyway.
So we'll see.
Show them up.
We'll see. I don't know. They have 2 billion users. I don't think they care about us.
They don't.
Bub says he put the money in Floyd County, even though he goes against every moral fiber. Hey, keep toting that Andy Bashir love. September 1st, put in for Fort Knox. So someone asked about Bluegrass Army Depot. Yesterday, if you were drawn for the Bluegrass Army Depot, I know I put in, Stephen Goebel put in, I don't know if any others in here put in. I literally put in the very last day. On their Facebook page yesterday, it said that they sent out a packet yesterday, Monday, August 19th. And if you get that packet in the mail this week, boom, you got drawn. If you don't, you didn't get drawn. So if you don't get anything by Friday, I would just say, dang, Mike. Is that still on there?
Yeah, it's still on there.
Facebook?
The deer thing where you did a reel, that was on there because that's what that was. I was looking at the page.
Oh, okay. The squirrel reel I had to delete.
Yeah, you did.
So I don't know. I'm just I don't know. We are working. Let's just go ahead and here's what we've been working on. Let's go ahead and share what we have been working on. So some of you, if you're in the Deer Camp group text, you've seen that you probably remember me asking, like, what could we name the Tuesday night show? Like, I want to have a name for it. So one thing I have been working on, and this is going to force me to work on it even more, like not going to sleep tonight work on. Wrong button. Is we did come up with a name for the show. And with that name, we're going to create a website, which I've been working on. That, our old website got hacked by Germans or something. Japanese, I don't know. I don't know why I'm using World War II enemies. But so we come up with a name. Mike came up with a name. I like the name. We're going to have our Tuesday night show live under this name. And then we're going to turn that the following Monday into a podcast you can actually listen to while you drive or mow the yard or whatever. Then we're going to have a website with stories on it, interviews on it, videos on it. And we'll just hope that people join us there if something happens to the Facebook page. We also have the newsletter that we're putting out every Thursday that I'm really hoping to grow there. So we have ways to interact. Facebook has always been our main way, but maybe it's time to – TikTok hasn't shut us down. It's just shut down the last video I posted. And you have to be – like, you can barely hold a fish on TikTok. So we're just going to have to be more careful and hopefully slowly work our way back. But this is what I came up with as far as Mike came up with the name. Where is it? Hold on. Mike came up with the name. I made this logo. Tell me what you think about this. So that's going to be – can you see that, Mike?
Yep, we can see
That's going to be the name of our Tuesday night show, Huntcast Live. My light just went out. And our website's going to be huntcastlive.com, where we have stories and everything. So I think that's going to do well. I think we just, I was going to try to have that done by the next 3 weeks, so it'll be a little after that.
Yeah.
But so we do have some things going. And part of the Huntcast Live is going to be every Tuesday. I'm wanting to have a 15-minute segment where a hunter comes on And it has to be someone who has filmed their hunt, right? They have actual footage of their hunt. And he comes on and we show the film on the show and he takes us through what happened. So if someone kills a deer that, it showed up in September, he didn't see it again till November. It came into a food plot chasing 2 does and he shot it. But he's going to take us through how that went. We're not going to spend a whole show on that, but I think 15 minutes per show, I think people are going to really like that. So that's one thing we're going to do. We just got to get to work. Got to get to work.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but listen, I'm going to have to hop off here. It is 10 o'clock. Harvest a deer, not kill. Yeah, well, on live, you can say kill, right? If I'm typing it out, I never say kill because those words will get flagged quickly. So,
they do. They
hey,
will.
Listen, it's a soft time, right? Most of you on this watch right now, you're not soft men, but there's a lot of soft people out there. So just you got to adjust. You just got to adjust.
Got to adapt.
Luckily, they just can't take the real thing from us. They can only take the pictures and the videos, right?
Right.
So anyway, all right. Listen, we really, I mean this more now than ever, appreciate you guys following us over here, dealing with all this nonsense to watch, to listen. Jimmy, you have a great week too. Monster Energy drink. Jimmy always sends me pictures every morning. This morning I had I had an Alani this morning, Jim. Probably coffee in the morning. Coffee machine was tore up at work today. Made it rough.
Ooh.
Made it rough. Both of them was tore up. All three. We have 3 of them. All 3 of them. Because when one tears up, what does everybody do? They go to the other 2. And then that one gets overused. So this one of them ran out of something. And so then everyone was going to the 3rd one. Boom. Down. Right. Anyway. But I do appreciate you guys. Just stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Page shut down. That's all right. We'll keep rolling. We'll figure it out. Going. But we are doing deer camp September 27th, 29th. And I'll send that out sometime. If you're in the group chat, I've already sent out that link. Make sure you get signed up. But appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week over here on YouTube.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, have a good night.